What's going on, everybody? It's Matt Miller with KastKing at Yak Fishing Matt on Instagram, and today I'm going to talk to you about some cold water techniques that I use while fishing for largemouth, smallmouth bass. This is how I grew up fishing. They are proven techniques, and I've caught some lunkers on this stuff. My first and favorite way is a Shad Rap. This thing is made of balsa wood. It's real light. That's why I have it rigged on this KastKing Kodiak. I got it on some 20-pound braid, and you can see on the hook there's a little suspended strip there to make that bait slowly rise instead of rise as fast as it does if there was no weight on there. You could also put some bigger hooks if you wanted to, but I like these thin wire hooks because of how I fish it. What I do when I'm fishing this is I'm going to pinpoint some wooden structure mainly. A tree with a lot of limbs is generally where I have the best luck. I'm going to throw this thing out and start reeling as quick as I can until it hits something. As soon as it hits a branch, I stop. Instantly stop reeling. And then let this thing slowly come up off the structure. And I'll give it a couple seconds, and then I'll start reeling it again until it goes back down and hits something else, and then I stop. And I'll let it slowly rise up. And what you're trying to do is get a reaction strike out of them fish that are holding on to wood. Because when it hits it, it'll surprise them, and they'll realize there's something going on, and when that thing, they see it, it's over. Caught lots of big ones like that. That's my favorite way. Probably my second favorite, jerkbait. Love it. It's awesome. I love how you fish it. It's awesome. I got this jerkbait rigged on KastKing Spartacus reel, 10-pound fluorocarbon line, and it's a medium action rod, 7 foot, something with a little bit of whip in the tip. And when the water's cold, we're fishing 40 to 50s, mid 50s. When the water's that cold, you're going to want to let this jerkbait sit for a long time, especially the colder the water. Probably up to 10 seconds. That's a long time to let a jerkbait sit there. But sometimes it's painful, but it's very effective. And there's different kinds of jerkbaits to use. The one I just had on there was for, it goes about 4 feet. The lake I've been fishing, the deepest part is 6 feet, so you want to be in the middle of the water column. You never want to be under the fish. There's also some with bigger bills, like a spoonbill type bait. This is a Rapala Husky jerk, or you could use a Lucky Craft, Stacy, something like that. Something that's going to get down. This will go down about 12-15 feet. That's good for deeper water, and mainly I fish a jerkbait around wood cover. I'll fish it on steep rock bluffs. If there is anything somewhere the fish are going to be suspended hanging out, you're going to jerk it. Maybe you got to figure out what they want 1 or 2 times. Let it sit there. Let it sit there. Let it sit there. Jerk it. Let it sit there. Let it sit there. Up to 10 seconds. There's a long, tedious process sometimes. But there's nothing more rewarding than when you go to jerk it again and there's a fish on the end of the line. That is awesome. My last bait that I have tied on, of course, a jig. Now this is a little bit lighter jig. I think it's about a 1/4 ounce. Like I said, I'm fishing some pretty shallow water in this lake, so I actually got a rattle on it because the water was pretty dirty. But you can never go wrong with a jig. That's something I have tied on pretty much year round. Just slowly drag it on the bottom. This time of year, primarily I would say the Bass's forage is a crawfish. It's the easiest meal they have, and it's what they're going to go for if they want a quick fix. So those are the 3 rods that I'm definitely going to carry in my boat. I might throw something else in there, out of there. Who knows if it works or not, but I'll always have them three rods right here in the spring, early spring. So have a good one. Don't forget, subscribe to KastKing on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram at KastKing USA, and follow me at Yak Fishing Matt. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.